Have you ever pondered about the role of women in shaping history? Let's embark on a journey through time, beginning in the sultry sands of ancient Egypt with the legendary Cleopatra. A woman of extraordinary intellect and irresistible charm, Cleopatra was not merely a figurehead, but a strategist, a political genius who ruled one of the world's most powerful nations. The last pharaoh of Egypt, Cleopatra was a woman who wielded her wisdom and her wit with the same ferocity. Her reign wasn't just about maintaining a dynasty, it was about progress, prosperity, and political acumen. She was a linguist, a naval commander, and a bit of an economist too. Her policy reforms helped Egypt to flourish, even in the face of Roman imperialism. But Cleopatra's influence wasn't confined to Egypt alone. She played a pivotal role in shaping Rome's future too. Her relationships with Julius Caesar and later Mark Antony were more than just romantic liaisons. They were strategic alliances that impacted the balance of power in the ancient world. Cleopatra was a woman who understood the art of diplomacy as well as she understood the art of seduction. And yet, despite the enormity of her achievements, the narrative of Cleopatra's life is often reduced to her beauty and her relationships with powerful men. But let it be known, her story is much more than that. It's a story of intelligence, of resilience, of a woman navigating and dominating in a man's world. So why do we begin with Cleopatra? Because she represents the strength, the determination, and the influence women have had throughout history. She's a symbol of female power, a testament to the fact that women have been shaping the course of history long before they were given due recognition. Cleopatra, a woman of power and influence, set the stage for many more to come. As we move forward, we'll encounter many more such women, each leaving their indelible mark on history. From queens to scientists, from artists to activists, the annals of history are replete with women who dared to defy conventions and change the world. So stay with us as we delve deeper into the role of women in history. As we move forward in time, we encounter women who challenged norms and defied expectations. Among the cobblestone streets and towering cathedrals of the Middle Ages, a figure emerges from the shadows, Joan of Arc. A mere teenager, yet she led the French army to victory against the English during the 100 Years' War. A woman of faith, courage, and remarkable leadership, Joan of Arc became a symbol of French unity and national pride. Her bravery was not about wielding a sword, but about standing up for her convictions. Despite being captured and sold to the English, Joan never wavered in her faith or her mission. She was eventually burned at the stake, becoming a martyr for her country. Yet her spirit lived on, inspiring generations of women to stand strong in the face of adversity. Transitioning to the Renaissance, a period of cultural rebirth, we find another exceptional woman, Queen Elizabeth I of England. Ascending the throne in a time of turmoil, Elizabeth navigated the treacherous waters of politics with remarkable skill. Her reign, known as the Elizabethan era, was one of prosperity and peace. It was a golden age of exploration, art, and literature, with Shakespeare penning his famous plays and Sir Francis Drake circumnavigating the globe. Elizabeth's diplomatic skills were unparalleled. She skillfully balanced the interests of her subjects, her court, and foreign powers. Her reign was marked by religious tolerance, economic growth, and the expansion of England's global influence. Elizabeth I proved that a woman could rule a kingdom, and not just any kingdom, but one of the most powerful in the world. These women, Joan of Arc and Queen Elizabeth I, were far from ordinary. They dared to step into roles that society had reserved for men. They took on the mantle of leadership, showing the world that strength, courage, and wisdom are not gendered traits. These women proved that they could lead and change the world, just like any man. The modern era saw women breaking barriers in all fields. Among the luminaries of this era, Marie Curie stands out as a beacon of female empowerment in the domain of science. Born in Warsaw, Poland, Curie's journey was marked by sheer determination and relentless curiosity. Her most significant contributions lie in the realm of radioactivity, a term she herself coined. Her groundbreaking research on radium and polonium, elements she discovered, revolutionized the field of physics and medicine. The magnitude of her work can be measured by her Nobel Prizes, as she is the only person to have won the prestigious award in two different fields, physics and chemistry. But it wasn't just the realm of science that women were conquering. The skies were no longer a male territory, thanks to the adventurous spirit of Amelia Earhart. Born in Kansas, USA, Earhart was a woman of many firsts. She stared into the eyes of danger and laughed, making her mark as one of the most daring women of her time. Her most celebrated achievement was her solo flight across the Atlantic in 1932, a feat that had only been accomplished by one man before her, Charles Lindbergh. This wasn't just a flight, it was a message to the world that women were not to be underestimated. Despite facing societal pressures and institutional obstacles, these women forged their own paths. They were not just participants in the narrative of history, they were the authors. Their stories are a testament to the fact that women, when given the chance, can excel in any field they choose. Marie Curie and Amelia Earhart, like many women of the modern era, were trailblazers in their respective fields. They were pioneers who broke the glass ceiling and paved the way for generations of women to come. Their lives, their achievements, their resilience, and their courage continue to inspire women around the world. Not just queens and political leaders, women proved themselves in science and adventure too. In contemporary times, women continue to inspire and lead in various fields. One such woman is Angela Merkel, who served as the Chancellor of Germany for a remarkable 16 years. Merkel, a trained physicist, was at the helm of Europe's largest economy, guiding German policies with a steady hand and a clear vision. Known as the de facto leader of the European Union, Merkel has been instrumental in shaping not only Germany, but Europe as a whole. Her leadership saw Germany through numerous crises, including the global financial meltdown in 2008 and the refugee crisis in 2015. Merkel's tenure was marked by pragmatism, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to the European project. But leadership isn't confined to politics. It's in our everyday lives, in the media we consume, the voices we listen to, and the stories we tell. And when it comes to influencing millions, few women have done it as effectively as Oprah Winfrey. Beginning her career in media as a news anchor, Oprah Winfrey quickly rose to prominence with her eponymous talk show. She broke barriers and established herself as a powerful voice in the entertainment industry. But her influence extends far beyond television. As a philanthropist, she has donated hundreds of millions of dollars to various causes, including education and disaster relief. Her Leadership Academy in South Africa has been nurturing the next generation of female leaders since 2007. Oprah's story is a testament to the power of perseverance, compassion, and authenticity. It's a story that has inspired millions around the world, reminding us all of the potential for greatness within each of us. From the political arenas of Berlin to the talk show studios of Chicago, these women have led with courage, determination, and a deep commitment to making the world a better place. Their influence has shaped not only their respective fields, but also the world's perception of what women can achieve. Be it politics or entertainment, women continue to leave their mark. And who could forget the music industry, where women have been ruling the charts? Among these chart toppers, Beyonce stands as a beacon of female empowerment. From her early days with Destiny's Child to her formidable solo career, Beyonce's music has become a soundtrack for millions around the globe. Her lyrics often touch on themes of love, self-confidence, and female strength, resonating with a vast audience and inspiring countless fans. Beyond her music, Beyonce's influence permeates pop culture. Her style is emulated, her dance moves are copied, and her quotes become social media captions. Her performances, like the groundbreaking Coachella set in 2018, are cultural events in their own right. Moreover, Beyonce uses her platform for activism. She champions causes such as racial equality and women's rights, echoing the voices of powerful women throughout history. This combination of talent, influence, and activism underscores her impact on the music industry and beyond. Beyoncé, a woman of talent and influence, continues the legacy of powerful women in history. From Cleopatra to Beyonce, women have shaped history in every era. We've journeyed through time, witnessing the power and influence wielded by women, from the ancient world to the present day. We've seen the audacious leadership of Cleopatra, a woman who ruled with intellect and charisma in an age dominated by men. The Middle Ages and the Renaissance brought forth women like Joan of Arc and Queen Elizabeth I, who defied societal norms, leading armies and nations with courage and tenacity. As we moved into the modern era, women like Susan B. Anthony and Rosa Parks emerged, challenging the status quo and fighting for equality and rights. In contemporary times, women continue to break barriers. Beyonce, a global icon, uses her platform to advocate for women, proving that influence can be wielded in different arenas, including the music industry. These women not only shaped history, but continue to inspire generations, proving that women are indeed the real architects of society.